Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at this picture right here with people, and we're going to describe what we see. Okay, so let's start. Okay, let's start with Ferry. So can you look at one of these pictures, the ones that are up here, and describe what you see?
So I can see three pictures, and I suppose in every picture there are some emotions. So on the left picture, I see a woman who is driving a car, and maybe she's in a better mood.
She's in a good mood.
Yeah.
Okay. And can you
maybe
describe us this woman? How old is she? Well, from what you can see, it's not very clear, but how old is she, and kind of what she's or how she's dressed, maybe?
I think she's in 26 years old, and she's driving right now, and I think she's singing because she has the open mouth, so I suppose she's singing.
And how do you think she feels right now?
I think she feels happy because I can see the smile, and that's it.
That's it. Okay, great. And Lucas,
yeah,
you
maybe she visited the dentist also before.
That's
I think.
Right. Good teeth. She has good teeth.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay, very good. Now, Lucas, can you describe another picture?
Yes, there are two boys, maybe brothers. The younger one is crying. Maybe he lost something.
Oh, wow.
Or he wants something. I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe.
Okay.
But the second one, older one, she is little bit crazy. I am not sure about his meaning, but maybe he has some idea opposite to the younger boy, maybe.
Oh, wow. Yes, yes. And how do you think the older one feels? How does he feel?
Feel?
Yeah.
Maybe power, himself, power.
Power, he feels
maybe,
strong.
Maybe.
Okay.
In the meaning.
I see.
Yeah. Maybe he has some plan contra or opposite to the young boys, maybe.
Oh, so he has
maybe he schovat cash? Ne. Schovat.
Maybe he has a plan he's against.
Maybe he jsem tutaj vzal took something to a younger boy, maybe.
Oh, I see. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, very good, very
maybe,
good.
Maybe.
Great, okay, great, perfect. And Ada is just joining us. Hello, Ada, can you hear us?
David, I only hear because I'm in the airport.
Okay.
Airport.
Okay, perfect. So we'll just you can just listen. Okay, that's good. No problem.
Yes, I'm only listening.
Okay, perfect. Okay, and Emily, can you tell us about the last picture here?
Oh, it's two boys, two guys, and they're singing. Maybe it's a concert there, and they're part of the concert, and they're very happy, and they're wearing Adidas.
So what can you tell us more about the clothes
Yeah, maybe like they are watching a football match
Yes.
and they're singing, I don't know, maybe they're singing, do you call it anthem?
The national anthem, maybe.
Yeah, the national anthem, or they're just like ole ole or something like that.
Maybe, yes, they're singing. They're singing. All right, great. And how do they feel, Emily?
Oh, they're super happy. I mean, you see happy expressions on their faces, and I mean, maybe they drank something.
Maybe a lot of sugar. Maybe they drank a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right, perfect. So now we're going to go into the first activity right here. I will send you this. We're going to talk about feelings. Okay, so of course, we always use happy.
Mhm.
Okay, but now we need to learn some new vocabulary because, you know, happy, it's a great word. I love this word, happy, but we need to expand. Okay, so happy we know. What does annoyed mean? Okay, so who can explain this one? Ferry, do you want to try it?
When someone bothers you,
Exactly. When something bothers you, like a sound, or when someone just, you know, touches you all the time or screams, you feel annoyed. Okay, I think tired we know, bad, yes, sad we know, angry, and worried. Okay, so we're going to read the sentences, and then with your partner, we'll work 2 and 2. I will work with one of you. You can, just see what this word means. Does it mean happy? Does it mean annoyed? Does it mean tired, etc.? Okay, so yeah, we'll just do this and then we will do the conversation. But first we need to learn the vocabulary. Okay, so I'm going to share this. It's okay. So if you look at the chat, you'll see the PDF. It's the same one that I sent you, Lucas, in the chat. If you have it, and Ferry and Emily, you can find it there. So let's do this. Okay. So I'll work with Lucas. Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't open yet.
Okay, you haven't opened it.
I'm sorry.
No problem. It should be in the chat at the bottom.
Yes, I know. I see it, but when I click there, the doesn't work.
Okay, so maybe if you could also click on the 3 dots that are next to it that says download or open file. But if not, I will work with you, Lucas, so I can share my screen. So no problem if it doesn't work. Okay, so let's go into the breakout rooms. Okay, Emily, you'll work with Ferry, and I'll work with Lucas. Okay, so you can join your breakout room.
Sorry.
Did you find it?
Yeah, the second room, yes.
Okay, great. Yes. Okay, perfect, Lucas. I'll work with you. Do you have the document?
No, I haven't.
No? Okay, so for this one, let's see. I'm going to. So first, just open the chat. Okay, I'm going to share it again, and then you should see it's called the "Are You Okay?"
No, sorry.
You don't see anything.
No, I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. Do you have your WhatsApp? Because it's the document.
It's a PDF.
It's a PDF.
Yeah.
So
I'm sorry, I'm not able.
So no problem. Sometimes what happens is if you don't download the application Zoom, you can't see the chat. So for next week, you can download Zoom.
But I have Zoom in my PC, but this document doesn't open. I'm sorry.
Okay. Now try putting the mouse on top of it, but don't click.
Once more, please.
Just you know the mouse, the cursor, like the arrow. You see, with your mouse, put the mouse on top of the PDF, and then on the right, next to the PDF, you will see 3 dots. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay, then click on the 3 dots.
But I haven't 3 points. Sorry.
You know. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Can you read?
Sorry, I have some problem. I'm sorry.
Can you read?
Could you share me your screen?
Yeah, I can read. I just want to make sure that you understand that we fix this one because every class we share the this one, and but okay, I just want to make sure if it's the chat or if it's something in your computer. Okay. All right, but right now we're just gonna do this. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so can you read number 1?
We left at 6 in the morning and didn't get back till midnight. It was exhausted.
So I was exhausted.
I was exhausted, yes.
Okay, so what does exhausted mean?
Exhausted, tired with the force.
Yes.
Without the force. Yeah.
Exactly. So very, very tired.
Very tired.
Instead of force without any strength.
Strengths. Okay.
Okay. Number 2.
Also me?
Yeah, also you.
Okay. You must be really pleased with the results. They are great.
Okay.
Pleased. Be happy.
When you're happy, yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Perfect. And number 3.
She was absolutely furious when she saw the mess that they had made.
Yeah, so this one is it's like, sounds like an EU, furious.
Furious.
Yes.
She was absolutely furious when she saw the mess. Mess, what is it?
Mess is disorder, where there's no order.
The order, okay, that they had made. Okay. Yes, she was angry. Angry, yes, exactly. She was angry.
Perfect.
I am under so much pressure at work. I am really stressed about everything. Stressed.
Yeah.
On the press.
Yeah. You could say, or there's a word from the list up here.
Okay. Worried.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or stressed. Yeah, stressed is worried. Number 5.
His dog died last night. He was very upset when I spoke to him. He sounded. He sounded as if he might cry. His dog died last night. He was very upset. I spoke to him. Upset, sad?
It can be sad, yeah. In this case, sad.
Upset, very sad. When I spoke to him, he sounded as if he might cry.
Might cry, exactly.
Close to cry?
Upset is just when you feel down. when you feel down. You're just not not good.
Okay. He spoke. Yes. Okay. Okay. Next one.
Yes.
6. I am so sorry. I feel really guilty about leaving you with all the work to do. I feel really guilty about leaving you with all the work to do. I don't understand well the meanings.
So guilty
the phrase. The leaving you. Yes, with all the work to do.
So for example, you have a lot of work to do, but you go home and you leave your work to your partner.
Okay, angry.
Angry.
I feel really angry about leaving you.
Guilty is a little bit different. For example, guilty is maybe this one is very general. So guilty is when you do something bad, you feel guilty after.
Okay, actually bad.
So it could be bad.
Badly.
Probably, yeah.
Guilty.
Bad. You feel bad about leaving. Okay, number 7.
Ask her now. She looks like she's in a good mood. In good mood, is happy.
Happy, yes.
She might say yes.
Good.
It was good to see her happy and enjoyed herself because I know she's being a bit down. Down. What is it? Tired, maybe.
She's been down. They could be tired, or it can be maybe the opposite of happy.
Yeah.
The opposite.
Opposite.
Of happy.
Annoyed? No, it's not. Sad.
Maybe sad.
Sad.
Yeah. So sad or bad. Okay. And then 9.
It was pleasantly surprised by the film. I really didn't expect it to be so good. Surprising. Surprise. It's
so
great.
Let me just close this. I'll show it to you in just 1 second. I just need to close the rooms. Okay. So when you are surprised, you are like.
It's a good way. I'm happy.
Exactly. Pleasantly surprised. You were
pleasantly
happy.
Surprised. I'm happy now.
You're happy. Exactly. You're happy. And last one. I
am fed up with this weather. It's so hot. You can do anything. I've had enough of it.
Yes.
Fed up. I don't know.
So you're fed up as you can't do it anymore. You are fed up. I'm just fed up. I'm finished. I'm fed up.
Angry?
It can be. There's a better one. It's very hot and it's very uncomfortable. It's hot. It's not. Okay, everyone. Okay, so let's check the answers. We don't need to read all the sentences. Okay, we don't need to read everything. We just need to check the answers. That is the most important thing, is to check the answers just so that you know what what the correct answer is. Okay, so let's start with Lucas. Okay, can you just tell us the word? Just tell us the word and then the definition. So let's see. I'll probably need to share the screen for you because your chat is not working. Okay, so what does exhausted mean? Oh, your microphone is, so we can't hear you. Lucas, can you turn on your microphone?
Now is better?
Yes.
Exhausted, it's mean very tired.
Yes. So it means.
It means to be very tired.
Exactly. Perfect. And Emily, next one.
Pleased.
Mhm.
It means to be happy.
Yep, exactly. And Ferry.
Furious means angry.
Perfect. So let's just practice the pronunciation on this one. So instead of fu, it's few. Furious.
Furious.
Furious. Yes, exactly. It's kind of like, or like curious when you curiosity. So some of these u sounds, instead of u, it's like eu. Curious. So furious. Good. Very, very angry. Good. Back to Lucas. What about stressed?
Stressed. Under the press. Be worried.
Worried, correct.
Be worried.
Okay, Emily, 5.
Upset. It means to be sad.
Exactly.
In this context.
In this context. So that's a good point. So what upset in a different context, what can it mean?
It means worried.
It can mean worried. It can even mean angry sometimes.
Yeah. In this
Upset
case.
Yeah, in this case, sad is the best one. But upset can just mean down, can be anything that it's negative. So this one, upset, is not a specific word, it's a general word. So there the context is important. Okay, so that's good. So that was Emily. Next, Ferry, I believe it's you.
Guilty. Bad.
Yes, exactly. So when someone does something bad, then they feel guilty after. Like, oh, you say something that was not nice to someone, you feel guilty after. You're like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. It was bad. Okay, so that's guilty. That's very good. And Lucas, what about number 7?
Be in a good mood. Be happy.
That's right. Good. Yeah. Good mood, good emotion.
Okay.
Exactly. Also very good. Emily, next one.
Number 8, down, and it means sad.
In this case, yes. In this case, it means, yeah. Okay, a bit down, a bit, yeah, that's the best one. Okay, good. Maybe, yeah, I think this one. Some people could say maybe tired, but no, I think sad is the best one. Okay, what about number 9, Ferry?
Pleasantly surprised. Happy.
Happy, exactly. So surprised doesn't have an emotion. You can be surprised positively or negatively, but because you have an adverb, pleasantly surprised, then it is happy. Okay, and then last one, fed up, Lucas.
Maybe annoyed.
Annoyed, you're fed up, exactly. When it's too much heat, you're annoyed, you're fed up, no more. I'm tired of it, I am. But it's more than tired. Okay, you could say, I'm tired of this weather, that's okay. But the best one, I'm annoyed. Okay, that's a good one. So now in the next one, we're going to use, okay, we're gonna do these exercises. These exercises that are about some of the words here. Okay. So the important thing is to try to use these examples, and with your partner, just do 1 and 1, 1 and 1, and sometimes you can work together. So the five prepositions connected to adjectives. Okay, so for example, preposition is on, in, you know, all of these. Okay, so let's do this one. Okay, and if let's see, if you're with Lucas, maybe we can, so Emily, you'll be with him. Maybe Emily, you can share your screen so that you can follow along and do the exercise together, okay? Okay, and then I'll work with Barry.
Emily.
Yes. Hi, Ferry.
Hello.
All right, Ferry. So let's check this out. Let's check this out. So what are the prepositions?
Okay. Placed with.
With, correct.
Okay. Next one.
Okay, actually, hold on. Let me Emily's asking for help. So let me see this one, okay? Yes.
I don't have the permission to share the.
Yeah. I see what's happening here. I just need to change this. Okay, so I'll change that right now. Okay, just one second.
I cannot hear you.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Yes, so yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. So the next one, preposition stressed about.
Stressed about, good.
Okay. Next one, guilty about. Next, in a good mood.
You could say that, in a good mood, yep. Or the one with surprise.
Surprise. Oh, yes, pleasantly surprised by.
By, that's good.
And fed up with.
Exactly, perfect. Okay, great. So those are the ones, okay? So why else might you feel exhausted? Why do people feel exhausted?
They could feel exhausted by work or some people, or maybe when they have an unlucky day, maybe because of weather, or maybe by the delay of means of transport, public transport.
Public transport. They could be exhausted from traveling. That's true. Okay, how often do you feel exhausted?
That's a good question. Usually at work.
I see.
When customer is phoning and it's not something that I can fix it, but he's very pushing me to do and to join the calls and some boring stuff that I don't like.
That's right. That's exhausting. That's exhausting. And next one, how do you know if someone is pleased with something?
If someone is pleased with something,
exactly,
the person usually smile or has a good mood.
So the person smiles.
Smiles.
Yeah. Or you could say or is in a good mood.
Okay.
Okay. That's right. That's right. Perfect. So those are the signs that someone is pleased. And how do you know when someone is furious?
Usually when someone is furious, the person gets angry and he starts to talk loud, for example, or maybe sometimes screaming, shouting.
Yeah.
Yes, and maybe he's arguing about something.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. And when they or even when they look at you, you can feel it, right? Like you can see it in the face. You can see it in the face. Okay. Okay. And the next one, let's see the next one. Why might someone get upset?
Someone might get upset if the person had a bad day, for example, or maybe someone is maybe pushing on his nerves. Can I say it?
Maybe, oh yeah, well, we use up pushing the buttons or maybe getting on someone's nerves.
Yeah, getting on someone's nerves.
Nerves, yeah. That's right. Although
And he
upset,
keeps
maybe,
doing the
yeah. So maybe, so in this case, let's focus maybe on like the when something bad has happened, like somebody feels down, maybe like sad, you know? Let's focus on
upset.
Yeah, let's focus on that context, even though you're right, sometimes it can be a little bit different. And so yeah, for example, let's say people that you know, why are your friends sometimes upset?
Usually when they work too hard or all day long, and then they want to fix something or maybe just cook something, and then they, for example, they feel under pressure, and maybe when they want to fix something very easily, it's very challenging for them, and they might get upset.
Yeah, they get upset. But like I said, it was maybe when something bad happened before. So that's more like frustrated, maybe frustrated or angry. This one will be more with like a sad thing. You know, for example, when someone breaks up in a relationship with another person, they're upset afterwards. Someone they love dies. If you lose money, you get upset, you know.
So the sad, meaning the sad.
Sad. So it's more towards the sad side. I mean, I would use upset in the context that you said it, because you can use it in many different contexts. But like the main one is sad, I guess, you know.
Okay.
Okay, what other things might you feel guilty about?
I might feel guilty when I imagine situation that I recommend something to my friend, for example, to invest in crypto, and in the end, the crypto will go down. So I might feel guilty in this situation.
That's right. Yeah, when you make bad recommendations, yes, when you do something bad and then you, yeah. Okay, good. And what things might put you in a good mood?
Things, for example, when I finish my work and my customer send a nice email about our work, or maybe when I reach some goals, for example, at gym. So when I see some improvement about my muscles or body.
Yes. Yeah.
So those things.
And what's the opposite of being pleasantly surprised?
Or maybe shocked.
Shocked. That's a good one. Yeah, shocked. So you can maybe say negatively surprised, or I was appalled. That's another one, a good one. I was appalled. Or just like, whoa, like surprised, but in a bad way. All right, everyone. So hopefully you got comfortable with these emotions. So we're just going to check quickly. Okay, so we'll do them together. Okay, just first we need to find the prepositions, because sometimes we make a lot of mistakes with the prepositions. Okay, so let's see. So Ferry, what's one expression that has a preposition?
Pleased with.
Yes, exactly. So here we're going to circle this. Okay, pleased with the results. Okay, so make sure that you connect it here. Pleased with, okay. Emily, is there another one?
Maybe in a good mood.
Yeah, you could say in a good mood. Okay, that's so this is in a good mood. Okay, good. Lucas, another one?
Be stressed about.
Exactly. Let's see. I'm stressed about. Good. About something. Some people say stressed on something, but about is good. Okay, or stressed of, but yes, correct. Okay, back to you, Ferry.
Guilty about.
I feel guilty about this. Okay, good. Emily?
Maybe fed up with.
Yes. Fed up with. Okay. And Lucas, let's see, maybe
Be pleasantly surprised by
the film. Yes, exactly. Okay, I think that's that's it.
Mhm.
Okay, now, so let's see. Why might someone feel exhausted, Emily?
For example, if this someone worked really hard or worked out a lot or had a very terrible trip.
That's right. Yes, exactly. Super tired. Okay, next one. Lucas, how do you know if someone is pleased with something?
somebody is smiling or maybe look happy.
Look happy.
Looks happy.
What about things? What about things that they say? If someone is pleased, what do they say?
But surprised.
That's right.
Maybe intonation of these expressions are higher than the sadly one.
Oh, yes. So that's because you're a musician, so you know a lot of
The pitch.
the pitch, the color, with the timbre, right?
Timbre. Yeah.
Yes, that's that's a good point. You know, or if someone says thank you, you're so nice. Wow, you know, that's we know that they are pleased. Okay, and Ferry, what about how do you know when someone is furious?
If someone is furious, it means he's angry and maybe he's shouting at someone, or the person feels nervous and talk loud.
Yeah, they speak loudly. They get aggressive, right? They shout. That's a good word. They shout. They scream. Okay, Emily, why might someone get upset? What are some reasons that people get upset?
Maybe you forgot about your flight, or maybe something happened with your health, or you have some stressed situations at work.
Yes, stressful situations.
Stressful situations at work.
Yeah, that can be. Yeah, upset. So there, the important thing is the context. So if it's like the sad context, then it's definitely if something bad happened to you. Okay, good. And Lucas, what other things might you or other people feel guilty about? What's an example of feeling guilty?
Maybe when somebody crash your car.
Yes. That's right. That's right. That's true. They feel guilty. They feel bad about it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's a good one. Yes. Has anyone ever crashed your car, or have you crashed anybody's car before?
Sorry,
Or has this happened to you before?
Yes, also. Yes. But not today.
That's good. That's good news. Good news. Perfect. And let's see. Emily, what things might put you in a good mood?
Oh, a lot of things, like even a good lunch, or if you got a present, or if you're planning to go to the movie theater or just theater or ballet.
Yeah, that's right. And
You like ballet, especially?
Yeah, I like.
Yeah.
ballet.
Okay. My daughters both like very much ballet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
wow.
amazing.
Yes. Is your daughter, Lucas, is she a ballerina?
Yes, but not now.
I see.
But my older one danced maybe 6-7 years
Oh, wow.
in some dance studio, and she visited also the
Like an academy?
No academy. It's Ježkovi. Addiction, audition.
Audition, wow.
Audition, yes, on the word auditions. And she was successful.
Wow, she got it.
Yes.
Oh,
In the group, not like solo ballerina, but on the groups, and she won the first prize also.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. It's not my work.
But she's your daughter. Great, Lucas. And last one now, Ferry. Tell us about pleasantly surprised. Why do people feel pleasantly surprised? Or actually here, what's the opposite of being pleasantly surprised?
So the opposite of pleasantly surprised is shocked or negatively surprised.
That's right. Exactly. So you can use surprise also on the negative side, but you have to put negatively surprised, shocked, appalled, something like that. Okay, so now we're going to listen to some conversations. Okay, so let's see. Emily, can you read number 8, or actually exercise number 3?
Oh, listen to 2 conversations. The first is between 2 people talking about their friend Karim. The second is between 2 women, Belinda and Alicia. How do these 3 people feel?
Okay, so how do they feel? So we have Karim, so you can take notes if you have a piece of paper, right? Karim is number 1, Belinda is number 2, and Alicia is number 3. And just write down how they feel and maybe why they feel like this. Okay, now for this one, I'm going to help you and I'm going to show you the script. Okay, so this will be much easier. Okay, and it's okay for now. Okay, so this is the script and let me play this. Okay, good.
Track 8. 1.
Hey, Clara.
What is it, Ryan?
Have you seen Kareem this week?
Yeah,
1 second.
I saw him yesterday. Why?
Is he okay? I haven't spoken to him for a while, but the last time I saw him, he seemed a bit down.
I know. I think it's his mum. Apparently, she's quite ill, and he's just very worried about her.
Oh, no. That sounds like a nightmare. What's wrong with her? Is it very serious?
I think it must be. He was quite upset when I spoke to him, and he didn't want to say much.
Oh, dear. That's awful. I feel a bit guilty now that I haven't rung him. I had a feeling something was wrong.
Why?
Well, I met him outside the university with Chris. Chris and I were chatting, but Kareem didn't say much. In fact, he hardly said anything at all.
Really?
And Kareem is normally really chatty.
I know. Well, he probably isn't in the mood to talk to anyone at the moment.
Oh, dear. Well, if you see him, tell him I'm thinking of him. Say hello to him from me.
Sure. 2. Hello, Alicia. How's it going? Great, actually, Belinda. I've just finished all my exams. That must be a relief. How did they go? Quite well, I think. I was really pleased with how I did. That's great. Are you all right? You look as if you need cheering up. Yeah, sorry. I'm just a bit fed up with the situation with my accommodation. Oh dear, what's the problem? I've just found out I can't continue to stay where I am at the moment. What a pain. How come? Basically, I need to find something else. And to be honest, I just don't need the stress. I can imagine. Can I do anything to help? No, it's okay. I'm sure it'll sort itself out. But thanks. Well, at least let me buy you a drink. Okay, that'd be nice. What would you like? A cappuccino would be good. Anything else? A bit of cake? Go on, it'll cheer you up. Well, I have to say that chocolate cake looks nice. I think I'll join you to celebrate finishing my exams.
Okay, so
Burger King, the world's second largest hamburger fast food chain, has its headquarters in Miami, Florida.
Okay, so let's check this one. So let's start with Lucas. So can you maybe choose one person from one of the conversations and tell us about them?
On the first dialogue, there was Ryan and Clara, and Ryan had maybe some classmate who I don't know the name of the classmate.
This one.
Karin, yes, and Ryan have some. No, then Ryan is sad. He's guilty about the Karen.
Yes, he feels guilty. And how does so here he says, yeah, he feels guilty. Very good. Okay, why does he feel guilty?
Because Karen doesn't chat with his group, and she stay alone, maybe separately.
Yeah. He didn't say much.
He asked Clara to tell her the hello, and try to connect them.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So Clara will try to connect. She will say hello to him from Ryan. That's right. So Ryan feels guilty because he didn't call him. Okay. Because he didn't ring. So I haven't rung him means he didn't call him. Okay, and that's why. Okay, and yeah, and you got it right. Kareem didn't. He was feeling a little bit upset. Right. Okay, great. And what about let's see, maybe Ferry, second conversation. Well, tell us a little bit what you got.
There were two women, and one was Alicia, and that she was pleased with the exam because she finished the final exam, I think. But after that, she felt fed up with accommodation because I think she was forced to move to another accommodation. I'm not sure. But in the end, they went for the coffee and the cake. So I think she felt really happy after all.
That's right. Yeah. That's at the end, just a little bit of sugar, definitely helps. Definitely. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Great. So, so great. So I think we covered the main thing here for the listening part. So now we're going to go to the next conversation. Okay, so let me show you here. Okay, the next conversation right here is going to be number 5. Okay, so what would you do if a friend was upset? Okay, but you can also change this one, you know, or you can say, oh, what would you do if your children were upset, if your parents were upset, if your colleagues are upset? Okay, and would it be different? I mean, would you do something different if it was a man or a woman? Okay, and this one, what kind of things do you do to cheer yourself up? So Emily, can you tell us what this means, to cheer yourself up?
Oh, it's like when you do some things to get a good mood.
Exactly, you cheer yourself up. You feel down, you're upset, and then you have a chocolate cake, for example, in the conversation. They were feeling down, and then they had a chocolate cake to cheer themselves up. Okay, and then sort. Are you good at sorting out problems? So Lukasz, what do you think this means, to sort out problems?
Sorting out.
So you can guess, to sorting
out. Maybe. Okay. I think yes, I'm good at it. Yeah.
Oh, but what does it mean to sort out?
Sorting out. Maybe find the possibility to finish the problem.
Exactly. Yeah. To fix the problem. Yeah. To fix the problem, to solve the problem is also another one. Okay. And who do you talk to if you have a problem? Okay. So you can always ask extra questions. Okay. So ask both questions. Make sure both partners ask and answer both. Okay. So both of you want to answer each question. Okay. So not one and one, but one. Yeah. You know, both of you. Okay, great. And then also write down what your partner says, because when we come back, you will share, you know, something about your partner, what your partner told you. Okay, great. So here, let's see, Ferry, you can work with Lukasz on this one. Okay, and I'll work with Emily on this one. Okay, so you can, and it should. Okay, and Ferry, maybe if you can share the screen with Lukasz. Okay, and it should be there. Okay, and you can join the breakout room right now. Hello, Emmy. Hello, Emmy. All right. So, Emmy, what would you do or say if a friend was upset?
Oh, I would find a very caring words that will help my friend to feel happier, and maybe
like what?
I'll give some recommendations.
Okay. So what kind of words would you say?
For example, I would use like, don't worry about it. Next day you will feel better. And if something happened, it's not the end of the world. You will find other ways, or you will figure out.
I see. So you would comfort them.
I will comfort them.
You would say, don't worry, be happy, because everything will be all right. Something like that.
That's right.
Okay, that's good. That's very original. I like that. That's very good. All right. And would it be different if it was a man or a woman? Or
no, it's always the same. I mean,
I see.
I think that we all feel upset about some things. That's why, like, it's the same solutions for both of genders.
I see. I see. I see.
What do you think?
I agree. I agree to a certain degree. And so, but I am a little bit different. Where, you know, when I talk to guys, like guys don't really want to talk about their feelings.
Mm.
With guys, you just change the subject. It's like, hey, don't worry about it. Let's just go walk around. Let's get some fresh air. Let's go play some football. Let's do something. I think women want to talk about it. I think women, this is my experience in my life. I think that, you know, with my sisters or with students, girls want to be like, oh, I feel upset because, you know, this happened and I feel like this and I don't know about this and maybe this. And I'm like, oh, okay, tell me more. Oh, so are you, so does this happen? Or do you feel like this? Or do you think this can happen? And oh, tell me more about that. Okay, wow. So that's, whereas guys don't want to talk about how they feel. So with guys, I just say, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's very bad. Hey, but let's go do something. Just change the subject. And that works better. I think in my personal experience, only mine. Okay, now next question. What kind of things do you do to cheer yourself up if you are a bit down?
I exercise, I go for a walk, I listen to some music, I watch a movie.
How often does that happen? How often do you feel a little bit down?
I don't need to cheer myself up because I think that most of the time I'm the happiest girl in the world. I don't need to cheer myself up.
You're so lucky.
Yeah.
You're so lucky. You're always happy. You're always happy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I do have the best. I think that we are here to enjoy.
You're always happy, and that's why you are very lucky. You know.
Thank you.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah.
You to cheer yourself up.
I go to the gym. I go for walks. I put some music, listen to some podcasts, read, take some time off. Sometimes this works really well. I have a big burger. You know, it has to be big. It has to be double. It has to have a lot of sauce. Or some fries and some mayonnaise and some aioli and some spicy hot sauce. And there, what I really want to do there is just expand my stomach, you know, like make my stomach grow. And I believe that will cheer me up.
Wow.
You know, in the short run, not in the long run. In the long run, you know, it's not good because then it's like a little, but in the short run, it makes you feel good.
That's nice.
And are you good at sorting out problems?
Oh, I don't know if I'm good or if I'm not, because it depends on the situation. But usually, because I'm very sensitive, I think that I'm not very good at sorting out problems. It's better not to have them.
That's because you're very emotional?
Yeah, I'm very sensitive and it changes me. I don't feel complete.
I see.
Maybe in some situation I'm emotional. Yeah.
But the good news is that you don't have like problems. So
I mean, everybody has some problems during their life path, but I don't have a lot of them. Well, I don't create them for myself.
That's good. That's good. That's a second reason why you're so lucky.
Oh, thank you. And what about you?
I'm very good at sorting out problems. because I'm very practical, I'm very pragmatic. That's a good word, pragmatic. It just means problem solution, problem solution. 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 2 is 4. 4 + 4 is 8. Solution, it's mathematics. And I'm very good at mathematics. And so I just solved problems, you know, and that's it. And then I continue my life. Just, okay, you know, that's it. That's very direct. And who do you talk to if you have a problem?
Usually I talk to myself inside of my mind, and it's an unstoppable process. Because if I have a problem, I can't turn it off. Even if I do some things or watch something, it plays on the background of my mind. But if I really need to hear some opinions, it's not my friends, and it's my mom, or before it was my dad. I mean, it's my mom usually, and I don't know other people that can hear about my problems.
That's good. All right, everyone. Okay, so right now we're going to share, you know, what we heard. So remember, you don't have to share everything, just a few things. And if you don't remember, don't worries. If you don't want to share something, you know, that's okay too. Okay, so let's see. So Emily, why don't you share what I said?
Yeah, David told me that if his friend was upset, he comfort his friend with some words, and he usually says something like, "Don't worry, everything will be fine. I mean, take it easy," or something like that. And if he needs to cheer himself up, he usually just go for some walks, and he takes some time off, and he thinks that it's a great way to expand his stomach by some pleasurable dishes, as a big burger with fries and spicy hot sauce. And he's very practical and pragmatic person. That's why it's very easy for him to solve out problems.
Good. Perfect. And I'll share briefly what Emily said. So Emily, you know, she says that everyone has, problems, and so like when her friends are upset, she also comforts them. She also helps them. She talks to them about it. She doesn't mind. She doesn't. She wouldn't act differently if it was a guy or a girl, because she thinks that it's the same process. And to cheer herself up, you know, she's luckily, she says she most of the time she's happy, so she doesn't have this this need very often to cheer herself up. But she goes for walks, she listens to music, she exercises, and that helps her. She said she isn't good at sorting out problems because she's very sensitive. You know, she's sensitive and a little bit emotional, so sometimes she's not good at solving or sorting out these problems. And if she needs to talk about a problem, she'll typically talk to her mom, or maybe her friends or her family, but mostly her family. Okay. Great. And now, Lukas, tell us about Ferry.
Ferry. Okay. When Ferry is sad, he goes out to the nature, to the parks, between the trees. He is very happy. And sometimes he cook good meal, and the cooking and the eating is also good way for her, for him. Yeah.
Okay, awesome, great. Thank you, Lukasz. And Ferry, tell us about Lukasz.
So we had the same ideas. So Lukasz told me the same, that he sometimes cheer himself up by going for a walk, the same to the park. And about the sorting out of problems, he said he's a 50-50, so sometimes he needs a recommendation about something or to speak with a more experienced person. And then we were talking about the upsetting between the man and woman, and we agreed that it's different between men and women. And for the woman, you need to make sure that you pay attention to women, and the difference we think that man is thinking in the long term rather than the woman in some situation, how to fix the problem and so on.
Exactly. Yeah. So sometimes, yeah, I agree. We talked about the same thing with Emily. How it's like, guys, we just want to fix the problem, and sometimes, or not talk about it. Whereas sometimes girls want to talk about it and they want to feel it and they want to go deep into it. But who knows? Maybe it changes, but yeah, we agree. Okay, perfect. Great. So that was a great conversation about emotions. Okay, so next time on Friday, we'll talk about the verbs, the linking verbs. Okay, so a little bit of grammar here because these are some good verbs to talk about and to use. Okay, but today we got all the vocabulary to talk about emotions. Okay, so the important thing is to review a little bit and next time try to use these words. Instead of always saying happy, sad, angry, you can say, oh, upset. Okay, furious. I was pleased. I was very pleased with how you spoke today. I was very pleased. Okay, very good.
Thank you.
Have a good evening and a good rest of the week.
Yeah, we were pleased with this lesson.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for everybody.
See you on Friday.
Thank you. Have a great week.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Yeah, the same.
Bye.
Lukasz.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.